That's right. Since the storm, no one's come or gone. Which must mean that... our suspect's a guest of the green octopus leg. Why'd it take me so long to figure out something so simple?
Tell me, Fiorina, this room we're sitting in, it used to be your father's, correct?
That's right. And I've kept it the way that it was.
Perhaps the culprit was after something your father left behind after he passed away.
How interesting.
This person must have been after something your father treasured more than anything else.
What do you mean?
Think hard.
Something he treasured the most?
That's right. Remember.
Well, he treasured this house. And there was the olive grove and the vineyard and also the flowers in the garden.
Yes?
Oh yeah, the mirror!
The mirror.
The old man sitting next to you is an imposter. Take a good look. I followed the tracks to his room, and this is what I found.
Why, naturally. When the storm began, I had to go out to the docks to secure my boat. And then, when I heard that a thief had broken in, I changed my clothes and came here.
Ellie, you're being rude!
Let's all just relax. After all, there was no money missing.
There's no way you could have known that. I never mentioned it. So how could you have known that the culprit didn't steal anyone's money?
I overheard the guests.
I never told the guests!
Seems that the leopard has shown his spots.
Yes. And after getting this far, I'll not stop now.
Run, boss! Get away!
Don't hurt her!
Don't move, or I'll slit her throat from ear to ear. Now tell me about your father's precious mirror.
I'm not saying a word. It's my father's secret. That's the way it'll stay.
Stubborn and stupid like your old man. Well, I guess after I kill you and your friend, I'll look for that mirror myself. Something you should know about your father. He was not a Vol, nor was he even from Karuda.
That's a lie.
Your father was the liar, not me. You've no idea what your father was. A worthless traitor who betrayed the kingdom of Zulfan.
That's not true. You're lying.
Am I now? Your father was conducting experiments at the royal palace, searching for a weapon which would shock the world with unprecedented power, giving Zulfan total victory and destroying millions of Karudan soldiers protecting Ashliana. Then one day he stole all his research and disappeared from sight completely. Worried that his findings might find enemy Karudan hands, we began to search for him everywhere. Our search ultimately led us to this very island. But when we got here, your father was already dead, and no sign of progress in his experiments.
That's because we don't need that sort of weapon here. Karuda does not condone massacre.
All we want is a way to ensure there's peace.
And what kind of peace would there be with a weapon like that?
As long as Ashliana possesses the weapon we know as the Saval, we'll develop something powerful enough to suppress them.
But what does he mean by suppress? We're not aggressors.
It's not as if we're developing this weapon just for the fun of it. We live in constant fear of the Saval's power.
With a weapon like that, a person forgets to rely on his strength and turns to fear. And only the most dangerous fools trade their strength for fear!
Save your lectures. In fact, I think I'll kill you for your insolence right now. Just as I expected, it would seem that even a barmaid knows how to fight in Karuda.
The crest of the Saval!
You mean you're...
That's right. Eli Ragu, the 59th Saval. But you can call me Shadow Skill. something wrong? Shocked that your terrifying Saval is just a cute little girl like me?
Looks like they'll let anyone become a Saval.
Hey, wait! So then Ellie is Shadow Skill? Where'd she go? To my beloved daughter, Fiolina, I leave you this mirror so that you may one day discover the truth.
I have stolen documents pertaining to the building of a weapon, which I believe no one should ever attempt, and have destroyed them by fire. I am the only living person with the knowledge of how to employ Doriok's sand to build the ultimate weapon. I've managed to elude Solfan's investigators by hiding out and earning a living as a weaponsmith in Garuda. While there, living in fear of discovery, I met a woman whose kindness calmed my nerves and filled my heart with hope. That woman was your mother, and it wasn't long before we were married, and shortly thereafter, you were born. Your mother's health had always been poor.